This is Crystal, and you're listening to Bumpin Elbows. Today, you are going to get a sneak peek behind the voices of Bumpin Elbows.
This is where we will be narcissists and just talk about ourselves for 15 minutes. I'm your girl, Torri, who's always whimsically volatile. Alright, since we're very good at prepping questions, we're just going to follow BetterHelp. 20 questions to get to know people. Alright, Crystal, what is your astrology sign?
My astrology sign is a Libra.
Oh, my Atlanta.
Never a dull moment here with us.
So, technically, I'm on the cusp between, an Aries and a Taurus, which means I'm always right, and I have a very stubborn attitude, and, I believe in science, but I like to blame everything on astrology and the moon, so, holler at your girl. Mercury retrograde is my jam. I have countdowns at all times.
Yeah, for Libras, they say that Libras are, very down-to-earth, people-pleasing. I can constitute and say I'm pretty much like that.
And I'm always right, so we're good.
Alright, Torri, what is your favorite animal?
Oh my gosh. So my favorite animal is a creta, which is a loggerhead sea turtle. That's the scientific name. I love sea turtles. I used to study them, and I actually wrote, nature papers on them, so I am nerding out with sea turtles. All sea turtles. I think they're pretty neat.
Yeah, my favorite animal would be a wolf. They're fierce but lovable at the same time. And, they're kind of my spirit animal, if you believe in spirit animals.
Yes. Do you have a wolf shirt?
No, actually, I don't have a wolf shirt. I want a wolf shirt, but...
Get one.
I have to go somewhere that sells it.
I mean, just go to any kiosk and be like, I need a wolf shirt. There is a thing called Amazon, too.
That is true.
This is how we got this microphone. You can just be like, I am feeling myself. We are buying wolf shirts. Oh, we should get matching wolf shirts.
Oh.
Can we make that office appropriate with a blazer?
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
There are spirit animals.
I would wear it to the office. Add a blazer to it. Business professional. It's like the mullet of office wear.
And then my second favorite animal, of course, is dogs or puppies.
I mean,
I have a little song about them and everything.
Oh yes, I know all about your songs. If we ever need to generate more income, we'll just become songwriters. We have your skills plus my skills. What can go wrong? Alrighty. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would say Disney World, but...
Oh, shocking. Shocking.
But no, in all seriousness, I would definitely want to go to Germany.
Oh, it's beautiful there.
And Ireland.
That's also really
that's where my family is, mainly originated from, and I just think that would be super awesome to do some ancestry down there. And also, they're both really beautiful and have, tons of castles and everything else. And I want to go see the castle that, Disney depicted Cinderella's castle after. I'd be really excited. That's in Germany. So, yeah.
I mean, in case you didn't know, Crystal is obsessed with Disney, but not crazy obsessed, psychotic. Just in case you ever wonder what to get Crystal, if it has the mouse's ears, you're good to go. I'm just being honest here. I love and support that. But yeah, that's shocking but not shocking, and it makes a bunch of sense. Oh man. Let's see, if I could travel
where would
anywhere.
you travel?
I mean, I've like been all over the world already and like traveled and lived all over the place.
What would be one of the places you'd want to go back to?
I would love to go back to Australia. So during this pandemic, I bought a one-way ticket to Australia for really cheap to generate the economy. And I have to use that soon, but I only bought a one-way ticket. I love, I know, in true
Do you think you're not going to come back?
Have you heard their accents?
Oh, yeah. That is true. Go for it.
I will. Everything I own in one suitcase. Oh gosh. It'll just be shoes and a hairdryer.
Oh my.
You know how good I am at packing.
Oh, I know.
And full-size toiletries.
That's a must.
But yeah, probably Australia. I love the Great Barrier Reef. I think it's wonderful, and the biodiversity is really cool. They have a lot of keystone species there, which are species that can only be found there in Australia. Yes, I am a science nerd. Surprise. And yeah, I just love it. And surfing is so nice. I would technically take two things: my board and my suitcase. Adulting.
Yeah. You go for it.
I'll let you know when it happens.
All right. What was your favorite subject in school?
Science.
I can see that.
Yes.
You're a science girl.
I know.
I can see that.
It was exciting. Very.
What did you like about it? Like, what part of science?
Environmental studies and science, and then geology, because I think rocks and volcanoes are really cool. I'm such a nerd.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I think rocks are cool.
Yeah, but the problem with the rocks, they always make you do soil science, and it goes in one ear and out the other. That is the one thing. True. Oh, Chase is making a remix. Oh boy, that is Crystal's dog. You'll be hearing squeaks in the background. Oh boy.
He's such a cutie.
But
He turned 1 year old.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the taco party for him.
I know. He turned 1 year old on Mother's Day of this year. He's such a little big man. It makes me sad that he is no longer a puppy.
I mean, he's a miniature, so he'll always be short. So
He's so cute. He's just giving us evil eyes right now.
Oh yeah. Chase. With emotions. All right. So Crystal, what was your favorite subject in school?
Honestly, I had a few favorite subjects. So my first favorite subject is actually going into like college years. Would be anything to do with photography, radio, communications, and like script writing and stuff like that. I'm really creative, and when like I took them classes, and I had really awesome professors for my degree. I loved all of them. Pretty much anything in my field of study of communications I just loved. I don't know if that's just because of the professors or if I really like just clicked with it. I was the quietest person in school in high school, and everyone was like super shocked that I went into the degree of communications.
Oh my gosh. Because
I was so quiet. All my friends back home can contest, like, I was very, very quiet.
If you could see the eye rolling that is going on right now.
She doesn't believe me. College really, made me more sociable.
I mean, good teachers are important, so
yeah.
I'm glad that, like, you had... Oh, I love Chase, me being sentimental and him just doing a DJ remix. Oh my gosh.
And then my second favorite subject has to be music. I'm very involved in music. Not so much anymore because I really don't have an outlet for it right now, and I live in a townhouse, so
I mean, you have closet space. You can make it
So,
soundproof.
like, I can't really, like, boom.
I mean,
It would be very annoying to them.
someone that lives in an apartment with paper thin walls, I have a drum set. And when,
And then,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
my neighbors love me.
Oh, I bet they do.
They really do.
But yeah, a lot of my friends now are like people I grew up with in band. So if it wasn't for band and our like relationships and stuff, I don't think like I would be where I am today. And honestly, I just love music. Music is kind of like life. Whenever it's too quiet or I need like to feel feels or anything, I always put music on.
With that being said, what is your favorite type of genre of music? Let's put you in like a corner and have you declare your house of music.
So honestly, I really like almost everything. The only ones I really don't like are metal and rap. Not
Okay.
much.
Okay.
My favorite probably has to go between classic rock and country.
I can see that. I can see
But
that.
if I'm in a dancing mood, I love pop because you can really shake your groove thing real good to that stuff.
Oh my goodness. That's adorable.
How about you?
Oh boy. Well, I like everything. I think my top 2 different styles of music might be classical and screamo. Because that makes complete sense.
I would love to hear your playlist.
But I really do love everything. I'll go from like Jimmy Buffett to the Doobie Brothers to like
Oh yeah, that stuff's real good.
it is to like some like obscured like Swedish death metal that always happens to be playing out loud at work hours. Surprise. Or like emo. I mean, it's not a phase. It was real life emo music.
Yeah, I really like the classics. The classics are from a good time, even though we're young. I'm glad we both can still appreciate the classics.
I mean, my love for them was not by choice. It was my mom's cleaning music, so it was either that or classical. So, you know, I was kind of waterboarded into it.
I mean, I feel like you probably, since you still listen to them today, you still have some kind of appreciation towards them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a different change of pace.
Oh, yeah.
Like, going from blah, 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 meow, 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 to, like, Beach Boys.
I mean, that is my playlist. That is my
Like-
playlist. If you ever saw my playlist, oh man, you will be like, what is going on in that brain? I blame my ADHD for all the different quick emotions, like squirrel mentality. It's my super skills. So,
Yeah, my playlist is pretty diverse, too. I go from, like, 20s jazz to, like...
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys. Oh, I love them.
Oh, yeah.
If you're watching, I love you.
I respect you from a distance, but you're great. I was an NSYNC person, so see,
We can still get along.
still get along after all these years. But yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
All right. So, on to our next topic. How do you like spending your free time?
Sleeping.
That's it.
I mean, sleeping is a very important factor of life. If you can like kind of survive without food, you can kind of survive without water, but if you survive without sleeping, you die. So like sleeping's important That makes me sound so dark. I also like gardening, and I like to do a lot of arts and crafts. The joys of having ADHD is I get hyper focused on like different pet projects for like 2 weeks, and then I never want to do it again. But yeah, I really love gardening. I love plants. I think they're pretty neat. How about you? What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to do a lot of like photography, video filming, this podcast. I like video editing. I like taking long car rides with my puppers, Chase. Traveling as much as I can, whether it being like just a day trip, hiking, or just hanging out with friends. Pretty diverse person.
Yeah.
Ooh, now we're getting into some interesting
Oh
stuff.
yeah, speaking of that, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food... Okay, I'm gonna do my favorite food and my favorite dessert.
Oh boy, of course.
Because they're a tie. I love my sweets.
I know.
Like, I love my sweets so much.
I know. You're a great recipient of my stress baking. It's like, hello, I'm
like,
stressed.
bring it on.
Hello, I'm stressed. Here you go. I made like 3 dozen cookies. Surprise!
Okay, so my favorite food has to be pizza.
Deep dish or thin crust? Chicago style question.
Oh, I like Chicago style. Chicago style is the best. I don't like New York style or whatever it's called.
That thin, like, papery stuff.
Yeah.
It has no soul.
Yeah. But my favorite dessert, and everyone that knows me knows I'm obsessed, is ice cream.
Oh, yeah. I can vouch. Sometimes during work days, in case it's ever one of those days, we will have a liquid lunch. Not what you're thinking a liquid lunch. It's legitimately a chocolate milkshake. That's our liquid lunch. Like...
Or just ice cream. Straight up ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mint chocolate chip.
Oh, yeah. And the
Oh,
Oberoi's.
that's my happy place. Mint chocolate chip.
Oh, yeah. That is your flavor.
What is your favorite kind of ice cream?
Oh, my gosh. So, like, I'm going to sound really bougie. And I'm going to say it's caramel gelato. Or a really good, like, Italian ice, like, with, like, the fresh fruit and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's
that, like,
good.
That hits
that's
the spot.
Good, too.
So, like I said, very bougie.
That's pretty much any kind of ice cream is, and gelato is my kind of ice cream or gelato. Yeah, what is your favorite food?
Oh,
you didn't...
Surprise. So my favorite food is Indian food.
Oh.
I love a good chicken vindaloo with like garlic naan bread. And then my favorite dessert, I'm gonna say it's like either like a banana foster or like a really good creme brulee. Like I love like the fancy bake stuff. As a stress baker, I want like someone to make like the hardest dessert, but I will judge it as bad as like the British Bake Show. Like I have such a strict standard of baking that I can't do, but I will judge away after all my years of like watching the British Bake Show.
Oh my gosh. What is your favorite movie or TV show?
Favorite movie? Oh gosh, that's so hard to pick. I love watching movies. I think I'm gonna do a tie. Favorite movie, I think it's gonna be like Young Frankenstein. And then this movie called Now and Then. Their soundtrack was so good. I loved it. It was a really good like coming of age women empowerment film. So, and their soundtrack was like on par with like Forrest Gump. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, like,
that's saying a lot.
It is saying a lot. So I was like, that one's a banger. It's on Netflix, so highly suggest watching it. And then when we produce this, it's going to be gone because Netflix. So find Now and Then. All right, what's your favorite film?
My favorite movie, I honestly have to say, from a theatrical standpoint, because since I'm in that field, I kind of like judge a lot of movies.
You judging a movie?
I love movies, but I judge them on like their filming and stuff. But one that I thought was really great has to be Titanic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the way they portrayed that was so, like, genuine and, like, emotional.
And it was so long.
It was really long. It was a long movie, but, like...
Did your mom take you in films to see it?
No.
Oh, man.
No. When it came out...
We were, like, in first grade, second grade?
Yeah, I was about, like, 7, maybe.
Yeah. Man.
So I was kind of too young since it was a rated R movie. But when I got older, I watched that movie, like, all the time. Like, on our downstairs basement TV. Like, I would watch it all the time.
Don't let go, Jack.
I also like the movie RV with Robin Williams.
That is so good.
Oh my gosh.
Robin Williams. Oh, that was such a good movie.
That's such a great movie.
It's so family friendly.
I love that movie with JoJo, Robin Williams.
She's coming back now, JoJo.
I know.
So excited.
She was just on The Masked Singer.
I love her. Like, I support her. Thank you for being you, JoJo. If you're listening, I love you so much. It hurts.
All right. Okay, so this isn't on our list.
Thank goodness.
What is a fun thing that no one knows about you? Or like a quirk that no one knows?
I'm an open book. I don't know what no one knows. I don't know. What do people not know about me?
Or just like something fun that people already know about you. But you think it will like shape your personality. Like,
oh man.
To the viewers.
I ride a motorcycle. I don't know. I like surfing. I don't know. I don't like commitments. Commitments are hard. I don't like making plans with a passion. I mean,
that is true.
I will purposely use like a what is it called? The thing where I click the computer and it tells us like what to do. It's like that code generator to decide what to do, because I really hate deciding stuff.
Oh, I know you do. Like, don't you have like a wheel?
I do have a wheel. I do have a wheel. Okay, so because this is adulting and I don't like making decisions, I made a wheel to tell me when I want to go out to eat what I can do. And I also have it based on like cost and like budget, so I'll just like choose the budget. And then I'll be like, all right, wheel, tell me where to go. And that's what I do. I also use, like, heads or tails, too. Like, a coin. Because I hate making decisions. Crystal, how about you?
Something that a lot of people don't know about me would have to be, I guess, that I have, like, tons of different laughs. I have tons of different laughs. And that I'm kind of like an animated person.
They don't know that.
Some people don't know that. Like, I am a lot different at work. I'm like a serious person at work. And then, like, when I'm not at work, I'm like, hello, I am your best friend.
Oh, surprise, listeners. We work together, but we will not disclose what we do because logic.
Well, this was a good introduction to the both of us, so you guys could get to know us more. I'm Crystal.
And I'm Torri.
And this is Bumpin Elbows.
Bumping Elbows. Elbows be bumping. Bye.